Hello everyone. So this video is going to be a very short one because we are just going to be exploring how to find the area and circumference of a circle. Now in the previous video we have learned how to find the area and perimeter of the square and a rectangle, and also the area and perimeter of a triangle as well. So if you are not aware of those formulas, which are very important about finding area and perimeter of those figures, please go and watch the previous video and then you can continue with this video. Okay, so in this video we will be, as I said before, exploring about the area and circumference of a circle. Now, why is the circle a special figure always? As it does not have any sides. It is a circle. So when you're finding the area and perimeter of a circle, so as always there are two different formulas. Now you might be wondering, why is it written perimeter here? Now perimeter and circumference are basically the same things. Either perimeter is the distance around those figures and circumference is the distance around the circle. So basically that's the same thing, only the words which are used is different. So circumference, we usually don't say perimeter of a circle, we say circumference of a circle, and perimeter of a square, rectangle, or triangle, or any other shape. But particularly for circle, we use the word circumference. So circumference is the distance around the circle. Now, going to the parts of a circle, now the half of a circle, that's from one corner of the circle to the other, is called as the diameter. Di means two, so it's basically twice the meter. That's what that means. Okay, so from one corner of the circle to the other is called as the diameter, and half of the circle, that's from the center, now this is the center, to any one side of the circle is called as the radius. Now keep in mind, diameter should touch the center of the circle. From one corner of the circle to the other, but through the center is called as the diameter. Now you might ask, is any point from here to here diameter? No, it's not the diameter. Diameter must go or pass through the center. So from one corner to the other through the center is called as the diameter. From the center to any other side of the circle is called as the radius. Now, why is radius and diameter so important? You will come to know because both the formulas are dependent on the radius and the diameter. Okay, now first let's see the area of the circle. The formula for this is pi r square, which means pi, as you must be aware, pi stands for 22/7 if you're taking in a fractional form, or 3.142 if you're taking in a decimal form. So the value of the pi is going to be 22/7 or 3.142. You can use either of the values to solve when you're using the formula. R means the radius. Okay, so R stands for the radius, and the square means radius times radius, radius multiplied by the radius. So if expanded this formula, it's going to be 22/7 multiplied by R multiplied by R. Then let's go to the perimeter. We have 2 pi R. Or you can say 2 multiplied by 22/7 multiplied by the radius. Or even you can use the formula pi d. No 2, it is pi d. Pi is for 22/7 and d will be for diameter, because 2 multiplied by the radius will give you the diameter, because diameter is basically 2 times the radius. So this from here to here it's radius. So from the whole length is called as the diameter. So either you can use it as 2 pi r or pi d. Let's explore an example. In the circle shown, they have given you the radius, not the diameter. If they have given you the diameter, you have to find the radius by dividing it by 2. For example, if the radius was given here to be 3, the diameter is 6, because diameter is twice the radius. Or if the diameter is given to be 6, the radius is going to be 3, half of the diameter. Okay, now the formula first, A is equal to pi r square. So here we have used 22/7 because it's easier to solve when it's 22/7, but it's totally up to you. You can even use the decimal, that's 3.142. Okay, so here we have pi, that's 22/7, and the radius as already given in the circle, it's 3 to the power of 2. 3 to the power of 2 means it's 3 multiplied by 3. So if you solve, that's going to give you 22 multiplied by 3 is going to give you a 66. So 66 multiplied by 3 is going to give you 198. 198 divided by 7 will give you 28.28, or similar numbers, because you need to round them up. As you know, when you have decimal points, when you have decimal numbers, you just need to round them up to the nearest 10. Okay, so if you round this answer, it's going to be 22.3, which is okay as well. Now let's move to the perimeter, which is 2 pi r. So 2 pi r or pi d, up to you. It's totally up to you how you want to use it. Fine. So 2 multiplied by 22/7 multiplied by 3, which is the radius. So 2 multiplied by 3 will give you 6. So 6 multiplied by 22 will give you 132. 132 divided by 7 is going to give you 18.8571, something like that. So you can, yes, you can round it to 18.9 as well. So if the question specifically says round to the nearest tenth, yes, you have to say it as 18.9, else you can leave it as 18.85 if the question doesn't specify anything. Or if you're using the formula pi d, that is P equals pi d, the circumference, you can even say it is C here. That doesn't necessarily mean perimeter. C equals pi d. So pi d will be 2 multiplied by 22/7 multiplied by 6, because the diameter of this circle is going to be 6. Radius is 3, so diameter will be twice. So 22/7 multiplied by 6 will give you the same answer as well. So this was all about finding the circumference and area of a circle. Only important thing is you have to remember the formulas. Area of the circle is pi r square, and the circumference or the perimeter of the circle is 2 pi r or pi d. So we'll meet again in another video. Keep watching the other videos too, so that you will have an idea always on about the formulas and how to be solving the questions. So if you like this video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.